Hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing Green Stuff World's metal lineup. Now they have a few things in the metal lineup. I've already tested their color shifts. As you can see, it says metal on it. And really impressive. I really do like their color shifts. And I tested, of course, their chrome, which I love. And so that's 2 for 2. I'm going to go ahead and test this other line and to see if it holds up like the other ones do. Now this is metal color. I think it's one word. All right, go over here. Hold on. And then we get to here. Metal filters. This is kind of like the GX line from Mr. Hobby. Let me grab one of those and show you what I mean. I think it's closer to these where you spray them over, I guess it's I would say it's closer to the crystal line. This is their crystal line. And then it shows up when you spray it over a black and you get the color that is intended to be. I believe this is the same. And they call them metal filters. So I have a few of those. I think I tried to get red. There's a couple other colors I just couldn't get, man. I went to a few sites and even the overseas site from their official website was out of red at the time I ordered these. So there's a few, but there's a pretty wide variety here. I got almost everything in this lineup, I believe. So let's go ahead and see the colors. Caesar Red. Anthrax Metal. How great is that? I mean, it's a metal band, right? Cry for the Indians. Any Anthrax fans out there? It's a great thrash band. Mystic White. Tin Metal Gray. Quick Silver. Can't really see the colors through, let's see. Gunmetal Gray. Oh, come the colors here. Persian Violet. That's good looking. Neptunus Blue. El Dorado. Some kind of gold, I guess. Yeah, usually the golds will have a bit of red in them. So I'm guessing that's a... They all have a shaker ball in them too, by the way. We will shake them up with my paint shaker. Aqua Turquoise. That's a great color. Shiny Gold. Yeah, there's the red. See it? The red pigments and the gold. Let's see. Hold on. Let's get the paint shaker. Oh. Mr. Heavyweight here. Let's see what we got. Yep, the red's gone. See it? That's the color. It's a shiny gold. All right, let's get this out of the way. We're going to use that in a minute. All right, what do we have here? Steampunk Copper. I don't know any video games are steampunk. Overused term. Orchid Purple. That's a light, yeah, it's a light purple, right? Antique Gold. Oh, that's a great name. Shark Fin Blue. All right. Gladius Bronze. Now into the filters, we have Blue Interference, metal filter. Oops. Watch out, Gundam over there. Green Interference. Purple Interference. Seems to be a theme going here. Turquoise Interference. And they all pretty much look like this till you spray them on black. We'll try them on some other colors. Now, they say you can spray them over their color shifts or mix them with their color shifts. So I think I'm going to go ahead and we'll do that too. We'll see what that looks like. Maybe we'll blend it with one of their color shifts and see what we get. But for thinning them, you can use a flow improver. Homemade thinner. This is my homemade thinner. I tested all of these, by the way, behind the scenes. They all work. Acrylic thinner from MIG. Testers acrylic universal thinner. Acrylic. AK acrylic thinner, Ultimate airbrush thinner. This works for everything. That's just a few that I have here, and I squirt some in the few that I tested behind the scenes, and they all work. And I recommend any of them. They all work fine. I really didn't see a difference. You can use water, I guess. I'm not a big guy on using water. If you do, use distilled water. These seem to have a little bit, a little bit of glycerin in them. They help flow, and they help them dry quicker. I like using acrylic thinners that are especially, even mine is a blend of everything. Same thing. So anyway, I'm going to pick, I'll do 2 from this lineup. I'll do 2 from this lineup on camera. The rest will show you the entire lineup. We'll show you every color on camera for sure. Now they're also brushable. I find them brushing without thinning them is good. And I brushed the copper one first. Which one did I brush on? One of the coppers. I have to see. Was it the bronze? I think it's this bronze. But this is one coat without thinning it. You can see some brush strokes, but very smooth, and it brushes on really good. I mean, you're not going to do a huge area like this. I like to test it for you guys on a wide area so you can see what the brush strokes end up with one coat. And that's what I got. I used this GSI Krios brush here, and that's what we got. So it does brush on really good in one coat. Now, if you're going to be painting a little figure, a tiny little figure, I'm sure you're not even going to see brush strokes. It'll probably go on good. A little helmet or a little sword on a miniature, you're not going to see anything. So it does brush fantastic. So for these, we'll take we'll do shark fin blue on camera, I guess. And you really want to shake them up. You gotta get the ball loose. And then I like to go upside down. It doesn't look like that in person, guys. It looks, you don't even see it swirling. It's the frame rate of the camera that shows that. And I like to flip it over. And when I do it this way, you can actually hear the ball really mixing everything up. Now they say 50-50. I believe I looked it up on their website for thinning. So I like to get them just before that skim milk consistency. Let's grab a cup here. And I'll show you on camera. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm going to dial this down and dial it in. There we go. All right. This should be shaken up. Shaken up? Is that the term? Shaken up. This should be really good. I'll do it one more time before we add it to the cup. Let's see what we get. All right. All right, so you can get this on camera nice. There we go. Just a little bit to cover a spoon. See how thick it is? Watch. See it? So, let's go ahead and thin that out. I could pick any of these. It doesn't matter. I'll reach over for this. They all work. All right. Now, just going to guess it at 50-50. All right. There we go. You can see the water on top. The thinner on top, I should say. Grab my coffee stick here, cut in half. And we're just going to swirl it. Trying to get the camera to focus in. Let's pull her out a little bit for you guys. That's probably better. I'll stir it here so the camera doesn't stop focusing, and then I'll hold it up. All right, there you go. Look at that. Really good looking color. You're going to do the old drag test. Drag it up the cup. If it leaves a little trail behind as it runs down, see that? We're good. And that's it. Now we're going to clean the airbrush with hot water. I've already brewed some hot water in my Keurig brewer. It's in this travel mug I use just for my bench. And we're going to be a little different today. We're going to go ahead and use my Extreme Patriot Badger 105. We're going to use that for this test. Now, we're going to spray it over. 1 second, guys. I'm grabbing the spoons. All right, we're going to spray it over black primer. For the primer, we're going to use this Titans primer out of Italy. It's distributed by Ammo. You get quite a bit. And this stuff is great. I have all the colors that this comes in. And I really do like it. I'm going to show you what it looks like sprayed on the spoon. Nice and even. I mean, look at that. Is that awesome? And we'll spray some on some gray too. We'll see what that does. And like we said, when we get to the color filter, the metal filter, we'll go ahead and try and spray it over and with some color shifts. But anyway, guys, let's load up the old airbrush. Let's head over to my paste spray booth and let's check out this paint. All right, my friends, here we are at my paste spray booth. We're going to go ahead with Shark Fin Blue. There it is in the cup. I'm going to go ahead with the Badger Extreme Patriot over flat black, well, black primer. Let's see what we get. You don't have to miss this stuff on a good distance to start with. So we're going to go like this. Ready? All right, we started. Oh, looks good already. And you let this dry. You can just hit it with air, push forward and down, dry it up. Now if I'm going to put it on something else, so we're going to try this over, say, gray. So let's go ahead and grab a gray primer. You're not going to see this till there's a few layers. But because I want to try two different, oh, you can see the blue right there. Then I'm going to go ahead and let that sit. It'll dry. It dries pretty fast. So I'm going to go back in with the black. No, that's what you want to do. Mist on a good distance. When you get closer on the final shot, I'm going to go ahead and dry it with some air. It's almost dry right there. Let's go back into this gray spoon. We'll dry this one off too. I'm not blowing any paint. You can hear the compressor coming on because I'm holding the air down. It dulls out. You can tell when it's dry in person. You can see it dulls right out. All right, let's go in. Okay, I'm going to go in for the final coat here. I'm going to go across slower and closer. Oh, good looking color. I think this is going to have that anodized look that I like. Beautiful. All right, not much difference on the gray, so let's go ahead and finish the gray up. There it is. All right, good looking colors. I like that matte anodized look. Anyway, we'll let that dry. I'll go put this in the dehydrator, clean out the brush using the hot water, back flush it straight through, move on to the next color. All right, guys, next up we have, oh, there we go. Hey, look, $3.99. Now you know what they cost. Gladius Bronze. We are loaded up already. There it is. Over black. Here we go. Light misting coats. Let's try it over a dark gray. See if we get anything different. So, all right, we will let that sit. Back into the black. I'm drying it off. I always show there's just air coming out. That's pretty dry. Let's go in with the second coat. It's going on pretty even. Drying this off again, just air. What was this? The dark gray? Dark gray, yeah. Go over it quick. I want kind of a dry coat until I put the final coat on. It's coming into its color though. All right, that will dry on its own. Let's go in here with the final coat. Here we go. Oh, nice color. Real nice. It's probably going to dry dull. I'm guessing it's going to be matte. But it went on nice and even. Look at that. All right, not much of a difference though in the gray, which is good. That's why we're experimenting. Yeah, this is a little more opaque than I pictured it being. So it's almost the same, but we will compare them. We'll go another coat here over the black. Why not? All right, goes on good. Let me clean out the brush, put these in the dehydrator, onto the next color. All right, now you're gonna make sure you stir this up. This is the metal filter blue interference, and it likes to settle. You know, I get these all ready to go before I start the video, but you gotta see it. The blue in the bottom. I'll put my finger there. See it? Just make sure you stir it up just as you put it into the airbrush, and I'll do that right now. All right, get this out of the way. All right, here we go. Over the matte black. Oh, awesome. Great color. I would actually leave it like this. What a great color. All right, let's try it over gray. I don't think it's going to pick up anything unless it's the reflection. You'll see what I mean. See the blue starting to come in? Let's go back to the other piece. Oh, great color. I'm still going quick. We're going to do the last coat. We're going to go on slow. And this is kind of a shiny black. Let's see what it looks like over this. If it's any different. You got to use primer with these acrylics. They struggle to cling on to the many plastics. I don't know how different this is going to be. See, it's almost clear in the cup, but look how it goes on. All right, let that dry. Another coat here on the gray. Not gonna see much, but I'll leave it there. See the blue reflection? All right, let's go back to the original matte black. Here we go, final coat. There we go. Oh, wow, that is good looking. And we'll go over the shiny black. I'm just curious if there's a big difference in when it dries. All right, no real difference. All right, now let's try it on top of a color shift. All right, let me grab one. All right, Green Stuff World Pinky Blue. See it? It's their color shift. So let's go ahead and spray it over that. See what we get. Nothing yet. Let's dry this off. Again, just air, no paint. I don't think we're going to get much here. It really needs a darker background. I don't know. It didn't change much. Oh well. Maybe something more blue. Let's see what I got here. What is this? Darth Blue, Green Stuff World. Look at that. Let's try it over that. It's got some dust on it. Now this one's adding some blue to it because that was really dark. But see it now? It's brighter. You got to do the drying trick because this is a really slick surface after it dried. Whereas the primer has a little bit of teeth to it for it to grab onto. This looks good though. This is a cool combo. That's a nice combo. It's close to the original, which we will go over at the end. So let me clean out the brush. We'll go on to the last one, and we'll go all of them. All right, guys, for the final one, we're going to go ahead and do the green metal filter I mixed up a little more of this one because I'm going to put some in. We'll spray a black spoon, see how it looks normally. Then we're going to take the rest. I'm going to squirt some of this Storm Surge Color Shift green into it because it says you can make combinations with all of them. So I'll leave some in here and we'll mix the two together and see what that gives us instead of spraying it on top of a color shift. So let me pour some in the gun now. All right, we are in. All right, this is going to go over a black spoon. Let's go ahead and do that now. Wow, it's nice looking. Some of these dark greens are really nice. All right, let's try it over some gray. This one's tough for you guys to see until it really goes in. It starts to grab on and layer up. Oh, you can start to see the green reflection. See it? This is pretty cool. Really subtle. Might make for a really cool effect. Look at that. It's starting to come in. All right, let's go back to the original black spoon. Let's make sure it's dry. I'm just shooting air. Just flash drying it off. All right, another mist coat. That is good looking. Oh yeah. It's weird because it's almost white in the cup. Ah, beautiful color. Wow, look at that. All right, let's go ahead and put it back on the gray. Pretty much all we're going to get for the appearance of the green. There it is. Pretty cool. All right, let me go put these in the dehydrator and we're going to mix it in with some of this color shift and we'll see the results. All right guys, let's do this on camera. Let's go ahead and add some of this Storm Surge green color shift. Make sure it's shake up. I think it's shake up pretty good, right? Boy, I'm used to using my paint shaker. Whoa, that was rough. It's got these plastic things on the caps I'm not crazy about. All right, there we go. Just a few drops. All right, now you can see that we combine the two. Let's see what we get. All right, here we go. I already cleaned out the brush, so we are ready to go with a fresh coat here. There we go. All right, let's try it. Let's see what we get by combining the two. I'm not seeing any. We'll have to compare them at the end. I don't see much of a difference. Right. Oh, something. It globbed up on me. Look at that. Oh, what is that? All right, let me get another one spoon, guys. There's plenty here, so give me an opportunity to maybe add a little more. Let's add a little more. There we go. All right. It's pretty thin. Let me thin it a little bit more. All right, let's do it again. There we go. Like I said, I don't know. It says I can mix them. I don't know what I'm going to get here, but it still goes on nice. It looks rough, but it's for some reason it doesn't look rough here in person. All right, let's dry off this layer. The proverbial watching paint dry. But this is the process, I guess. If you want to see it in real time, this is it. This is how long it takes me to do acrylics. If I'm doing one piece, I'm doing several, I put it down and let it dry on its own. You know what? I'm getting a little more yellow. Is there yellow in this? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It just says Storm Surge Green. But I'm getting more of a yellow reflection. All right, let's go in for the final coat. Dry it off and go over everything. Oh yeah, it's definitely color shifting now. Look at it. Oh yeah, it worked with it. For sure. Alright guys, let me clean out this gun, dry this one off. We'll go over all the results of every color I have. Alright guys, here we are at the bench. I can't fit them all on the bench at once, so I'll go over them and show you each one, and then we'll replace them. In no particular order, Persian Violet is right here. Some I painted twice, so that's over the gray, the light gray primer. That's over black. Really nice. Two different shades completely. But it's nice. Let's see if it'll hold up to the masking tape test. All right, let's see. Nope. Oh, this is over bare plastic. No primer at all. So I gotta try one over primer to see how good it sticks. This is just how it looks over white. So I don't think it's going to stick at all over plastic. Unless it's, I think this spoon had black primer on it. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say you got to put primer on your acrylics. You're going to end up with that. So use a white primer. I'll cover that up. And that's what you'll get. I just grabbed the spoon as I was painting it over the black. I thought it was really dark, so I wanted to see what it looked like over white. So I grabbed the white spoon quickly. And it is a beautiful color, actually. So yeah, see it? You got to go with primer. Big difference. It holds it on. These spoons aren't great anyway. It's a weird plastic. All right, Quicksilver. Where is Quicksilver? Right here. Quicksilver. Over white. Over black. It's silver. I like it over black, actually. That ain't too bad. All right, Neptunus. Neptunus. Where is that? Oh, right here. Neptunus. Neptunus blue. That is good looking. But you see it's got that dull metal look? That's where you're getting the metal colors from. That is a good looking blue right there. All right, Eldorado. Eldorado is right here. That's a type of gold, I'm guessing. Yes, I would say. Over gray, over white. Two completely different shades right there. Over here, you don't really see it too much. Together, yes. White, gray. That's Eldorado. All right. Steampunk. Where is that? Steampunk Copper. Here it is. Steampunk Copper. I chipped... Oh, just chipped it. Obviously, this is over the white plastic. This is over the gray primer. Big difference. Wow, huge difference. Don't forget to put... If you want to look like this, you got to put white primer, then spray it, or else you're going to get the chippies. But there you go. Two different shades completely, huh? Still, I like the color. I like the evenness of it. It's really nice. Antique Gold. Oop. Antique Gold. Here we go. Where is Antique Gold? Let's put this one back. Here it is. Antique Gold. Very nice neutral gold. Not bad at all. You don't really see the flakes in it. It's pretty nice, actually. So compared to the other one. Oh, different altogether. All right. That is Antique Gold. All right. Let me pause the camera. Bring out the rest. All right, another batch. Some are right here under the camera, so I'll grab those. Here's the shark fin blue that I did on camera. White over gray primer. primer, white. Really nice looking blue. That's got that anodized look. It's why my first set of paints on Mecha Empire was all the anodized aluminum colors. I really like this look quite a bit. This shark fin blue, great name. Awesome color. That's an awesome color. All right, and put that in the lineup. All right, also next to me is Gladius Bronze. We did that. Hold on, let me grab them. All right, that's over black. This is the white, or the gray, I should say. So, no real difference. This one really came in a little more opaque than I thought. But, it's pretty smooth. But a nice looking bronze, but it's not shiny. None of this is going to be shiny. This is all going to be dull. Or matte, I should say. But still nice. That's a good color. I like it better than some of the golds. Alright, Anthrax. My band. Anthrax. Oops. Here we go. It's over black, over gray. Real nice color. That's a great color. Caesar Red. Where is that? Oh, it's right there. Caesar Red. Over black. Over white. Obviously over the bare spoon. It got chipped. But two different, completely different colors, huh? But both have that beautiful, dull, anodized look that I just love. Gunmetal Gray. A lot of these are close in shading, but yet when you put them up, not really, you know. Beautiful. Nice. This is Mystic White. Mystic White. Nice pearlescence color. This is pretty cool, actually. I like this. This would look good on my... Hold on, let me grab my Astray custom build here. All right. This was actually all painted. All the white was hand painted, airbrushed. And I used a pearlescence white, a silver white. And that's where I think this would look great. It's almost the same. You could see it. I dull colored it. I mean, I put matte clear over it when I was done. But that's the color that I used on him. So yeah, I do like that that pearlish white, where you barely see the the pearl to it. But that's a great color to overall the body of a Gundam. All right, tin metal. Tin metal. This is a cool color. This is different. Really different. I mean, if you compare it to the silver, see it? It's got that goldish tint to it. I really like this color, this tin color, a lot. It's over black. It's over gray. See it? It's an awesome look to it. I do like this one. Tin metal. All right, shiny gold. I don't know where they got the name from, but none of this is shiny. It's all matte, but I can see it's more of a brightened tone, I guess. Over black, over gray. Doesn't look good over black. I should have put a heavier coat on that. See it? Almost looks like it's hammered. Hammered metal. I'm guessing this is what they were aiming for because it's called shiny gold. What's over here? Aqua turquoise. All right, over black, it almost looks the same as over white. Yeah, a little bit different. Another great looking anodized color though, isn't it? Ah, love those colors. Oops, keep it in the camera. This is orchid purple. Really good looking color. This is over black. I did it several, and it looked the same on everything I painted it on, so I just showed you this. Orchid purple. Wow, that's awesome. All right, let me clear these out. We'll get the last batch of the color filters with the color shifting and wrap this up. All right. As we wrap this up, let's go over the metal filters. This is blue interference. This is over the Darth Blue. Didn't do much because this is it on its own. Got some spotting on it. Looks better over the Darth Blue, but it's identical. It didn't do anything. This one didn't color shift at all. I don't know why. However, over the Pinky Blue, a little bit. It didn't do much. For some reason, this one didn't work well with what I tested it on. Now, it looks cool on here. Look at the blue reflection. This is just over gray. But This one really looks best on its own, and it's just a beautiful blue, that's for sure. All right, next up is turquoise interference. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this. All right, here it is on its own. It looks rough, but it's not, just so you guys know. It looks rough on camera. It's smooth, which is odd. And this was it. I sprayed this over SMS Wormhole. That's their color shift, and this is what I got. I guess you can get the purple up here, the green down here, but this is it without anything, and it is quite different. Now this worked. This looked good over this color shift, that's for sure. I sprayed it over this red. It's like a brick red. I didn't get much color shifting there. And this is it over a gray. You can see a little bit of the green, but yeah, it really looks its best either on its own or over a color shift that's dark. This was a dark green color shift, and it does look good over that. All right, next up is purple interference. Here it is on its own over black. Yeah, this is over black. Very good looking purple. This is it over, let's see, Turbo Dark. Where is that? Right here. Turbo Dark Crystal Cavern. So that's this one on the base. And I sprayed the purple interference over it. And not much. This is what it looked like when I started. It's almost like the other one. It has, if you can see it in person, it does have the slight purple reflections. It is good looking though. So you can combine them. I mean, there's no setback to that. All right, and the last one is, oh, that's the color shift. Metal filter, green interference. That's it on its own. Really good looking green. This was it on top of, which color shift was it? Oh, it's on top of this one. Storm Surge. So that didn't do much either. Let's see. It's lighter. You can see the yellow in it, I guess. This is it raw on top of black. And that's on top of the color shift. I mixed it together on this one. So it does look better when you mix it together. It seems to give it its own look. And this is it on top of gray. Of course, you can see a lot of the green reflecting, which is pretty cool, actually. Wherever the bend is where the light will hit. That's pretty cool. So that's it mixed with the color shift. That's it on its own. This is it over gray. And that's the grand tour. All right, George Jones. We have done it. This is almost everyone in the lineup. I might have missed one or two when I went to order these, but this is almost the complete lineup of the metal color. I know I'm missing a couple. Red, I think. There's a red I'm missing in the filter, which I do intend on tracking down. But overall, a really good lineup, particularly for acrylics. I'm not the biggest fan of acrylics, but these go on nice. They dry nice. And over primer, they're durable. You got to put it over a primer. And other than that, you won't have any trouble at all once it's on top of another base instead of bare plastic. But there you go, guys. I do like them. I got these. I think I got them here in the U.S. A couple had to go overseas to the company, but they ship really fast. They're on Etsy, by the way. I'll put the link below for these. Now, upcoming, I have some special. Let's get these out of the way. I got some special videos coming up. I got a new spray booth. It should be here tomorrow. It's the new top-of-the-line waterfall spray booth. That is coming up. I'm really excited for that one. I bought these at a Salvation Army store, like a flea market type of thing. Hold on, let's see if we can pan out here. There we go. Look at this. These are some old Testors airbrushes. Look at this one. I think I paid 20 bucks for both. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do both of these in one video, I think. We'll see how these cheapo, old-fashioned airbrushes work. I'm interested in seeing how this goes. Yeah, this one actually has the can of air with it. I think you just spray these directly out of the bottle, it looks like. Yeah, that's going to be cool. That's coming up. And I have something special on painting details to get really close in, a magnifier, so to speak. That's coming up too, so I got a bunch of videos lined up. And I got more paint on its way for testing. I'll let you know. It's a little bit a big order. I did the surprise video. Those I were impressed with. Those acrylics right off the bat, I liked them. So you guys will see what brand that is. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell because I have a lot of stuff coming out. Some of you guys missed some of my older ones when I redirect you guys back. But join my Patreon. It's the first link below. I'll talk to you directly. We can chat back and forth. If you need something tested on camera, I will do a little video for you. And that's why I set up the Patreon for a little more personal one-on-one with you guys, so I can answer your questions with a little more detail and more immediately too. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. God bless. Thank you guys for watching. I moved Mr. Gundam head in its place because my my beloved Braun F1 Gundam, the one I just showed you, was getting a little beat up, and he's going to go back under his glass, so nothing happens to him. It was a lot of work. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to try and get up another video before the weekend is over for you guys. Thanks for sticking around, guys. You guys are the best. Have a wonderful day.